Hello students, in this lecture we will see some basic concepts about .NET. This .NET is career oriented. Enormous opportunities are here. Big companies prefer this technology. It's very easy to learn. SharePrint concept is there. Cross-platform compatibility is here. Client-server concept is very well following here. Client-side framework are used for dealing with user interfaces, and server works in background to ensure the smooth functioning of the website. This is the main concept behind the client and the server. This .NET is similar to the other software frameworks like J2EE, etc. Now we will see what is .NET. .NET is Network Enabled Technology. It is a software framework, not a programming language. Framework means already developed in some well-defined format, and we are using certain tools from the area. We are not designing anything, we just taking and using for our own purpose. It is already developed. That is framework. Okay. So software framework is .NET. Okay. So .NET is a software framework that is designed and developed by Microsoft in the year 2002. The first version is 1.0 and it is released in 2002. It is a software development platform for compiling and executing programs written in C#, VB.NET, etc. Usually we will take ASP.NET as backend and C# or VB.NET will be taken as front end. Okay, these are some of the introduction about .NET. Now we need to know certain terms. Visual Studio. It is a powerful integrated development environment where we can write our own C# or .NET programs. Visual Studio is used to edit, debug or build code and then publish an application. ASP.NET. It is another software framework to build web application. It's a part of this .NET framework. This ASP.NET is a main tool in .NET framework for building web pages and sites with the help of HTML, CSS and scripts. Next comes .NET framework. .NET framework supports more than 20 programming languages, which includes C#, F#, VB.NET, VC++, Python, Cobra, Pascal, ADA, Smalltalk, etc. This .NET framework is being replaced by another new version called .NET Core, and this .NET Core has more advantages than .NET framework, and some of the characteristics of .NET Core are free and open source, cross-platform, that is supported by Windows, Mac OS, Linux, etc. It's shareable, friendly and fast when compared to .NET framework. It is faster. Okay, now we will see the components of .NET framework. Usually there are 4 components in .NET framework. They are Common Language Runtime, CLR, Framework, Class Library, Core Languages and other modules. Now let's see CLR, Common Language Runtime. It is an essential component of .NET framework. It secures execution environment for the application. Some services are memory management, garbage collection, exception handling, thread management, etc. Programs written for .NET framework are executed by this common language runtime. Next comes FCL, Framework Class Library. It has predefined methods and properties. It provides types for dates, strings, numbers, etc. And another one similar type is BCL, Base Class Library. It has huge collection of library functions. It is further divided into user defined and predefined. Next we need to know about the building blocks, .NET building blocks. LR, CTS, CLS. Common language runtime, common type system, common language specification. These three will come under building blocks. And we will see in detail about this .NET building blocks in another lecture. Now we will see how this .NET framework works. The source code is being converted into executable code. It is common in all the programming. Here the source code can be in anything, any .NET framework supporting languages. And with the help of native compiler, it is being converted into CIL, an intermediate file, that is common intermediate language. At this point, its expression will be DLL, that is Dynamic Link Library. Okay. And after that, when .NET application runs, the CLR converts this CIL into machine code using a local compiler, that is a JIT, just-in-time compiler. It's an intermediate code converter. Okay. So after this thing, that particular source code will be in exe format. The main difference between DLL and exe is DLL, Dynamic Link Library files, can be shared by other programs or application, whereas exe, it cannot be shared. We will see the remaining things in the next lecture. Thank you.